Hello and welcome back to This Week at Endicott. I'm Eddie Fitzgerald.
And I'm Maya Gerard. Let's take a look at what's happening this week across campus.
On Wednesday at 7 p.m., head on over to North Field to watch field hockey take on Nichols. Go check them out. At 8 p.m., WBZ Radio's Talk the Vote will be taking place in the Wax Auditorium. Come participate in a live broadcast with Dan Ray from WBZ. Congressional candidates Seth Moulton and Joe Schneider will debate, followed by a discussion about Massachusetts ballot question number 3.
At 10 p.m., there will be a Yes on Question 3 safe space to brief after the panel discussion. This will take place in Gulls movie room. On Thursday at 2 p.m., Find Your Flock is bringing therapy dogs to the first-year quad. Stop by and relieve some stress as you get to pet some super cute dogs.
At 4:30, there will be an Ecocide exhibit talk featuring Zoe Matheson in the Spencer Presentation Gallery located in the Center for the Arts. At 6 p.m., the Female Leaders in Homeland Security panel will be taking place in the LSB auditorium. Make sure to RSVP using the link in your Blue Buzz email.
Also at 6, EC Buddies will be having their Halloween party in the AC Cafe. At 7 p.m., the Alliance will be delivering grilled cheese sandwiches right to your dorm room all across campus. Help them out and enjoy your nighttime snack.
At 7 p.m., head over to the Fieldhouse and play some pickleball, the fastest growing sport in America. At 8 p.m., Late Night Loca will be continuing their Love Movie Marathon with this week's showing of Dirty Dancing. Grab some friends and come enjoy this relaxing night.
Also at 8 p.m., food deliveries to the River House Homeless Shelter will be taking place. 30 minutes in a vehicle are all it takes to do your part in the fight against hunger. These deliveries will also be taking place on Friday and Saturday night. You can sign up to volunteer through your Blue Buzz email. At 9 p.m., it is 21 Plus night in Gulls.
On Friday, there will be a reverse trick-or-treat happening on campus all day long. You can trick-or-treat and hand out flyers for non-perishable food items at the faculty and staff offices. Email aroads@endicott.edu to sign up.
At 10 a.m., the Community Giving Tree is looking for volunteers to help sort and organize donations, and to work with social service partners to distribute these essentials to local Middleton families in need. You can learn more and sign up to do your part through your Blue Buzz email.
At 10:30, Lower Callahan will be screening a movie in honor of Disability Awareness Month. Make sure you stop by and check it out. At 12 p.m., support AH in LA by purchasing a raffle calendar for $5. You have 23 chances to win prizes valued at $50. These will be sold in Callahan.
At 12:30, there will be a Managing Your Money Career Lab in Gulls. Hear from Jay Khalil, the Managing Director at Northwestern Mutual, and discuss how to manage your money. You will learn how to budget, pay loans and rent, and save for the future and even retirement. You don't want to miss this.
At 2 p.m., Landmark Happy Hour is looking for volunteers to set up, serve snacks and drinks, and engage with residents during entertainment and cleanup. You can sign up to help out through your Blue Buzz email.
At 6:30, Friday Night Happenings is looking for volunteers. Join them in the Northeast ARC, a lifelong support group who delivers support services to people with developmental disabilities. Check your Blue Buzz email to learn more and to sign up.
At 8 p.m., Late Night Local will be hosting a Monster Mash with EC Radio. Come jam out to your favorite tunes and decorate some yummy cookies. On Saturday at 8:30 a.m., the Habitat for Humanity is hosting an open build. Join them in building affordable housing on the North Shore. Space is limited, so click the link in your Blue Buzz email to reserve your spot.
Spend the afternoon cheering on some of our fellow athletes. At 1 p.m., field hockey will be taking on the University of New England at Northfield. Also at 1 p.m., women's volleyball will be playing Curry in the McDonald Gymnasium. Good luck to all of our Gulls.
At 4 p.m., the Relay for Life will be holding a Chipotle fundraiser. Bring your flyer attached in your Blue Buzz email to the Chipotle at 55 Dodge Street in Beverly to help them raise money. Also at 4 p.m., it is Trunk or Treat at Lynch Park. Help decorate the Endicott van and hand out candy to local community members. Transportation is provided, and you can sign up through your Blue Buzz email.
At 7 p.m., there will be a trip to Hammond Castle. This outing is free and transportation is provided. Click the link in your Blue Buzz email to sign up. At 8 p.m., head on over to Lower Callahan for a spooky horror movie marathon.
On Sunday at 1 p.m., the items donated for the reverse trick-or-treat will be collected in the residence hall. Email aroads@endicott.edu to help out. On Monday at 8 p.m., Find Your Flock will be hosting a Tips and Tricks for Living on Campus meeting in Reynolds Hall Oak Room.
Also at 8 p.m., there will be a Senate meeting in the LSB auditorium. On Tuesday at 8 p.m., Gullies will be hosting Halloween trivia. Grab your friends and test your mind on the spooky holiday.
On November 3rd, there will be a trip to the aquarium with the Environmental Society. The cost of the trip is $5 and transportation is included. On November 5th, there will be a trip to the Bruins game. Cost for this trip is $65 and transportation is provided. Sign up for both these trips through your Blue Buzz email.
On November 6th, there will be a Pete Frady's 5K run, wheel, or walk at Lynch Park. It will be a first-come, first-served basis to register to run for Endicott Student Affairs. So make sure to email lrawls@endicott.edu to reserve your spot.
Now let's send it over to EC Sports with Hannah and Patrick.
Hello, and welcome to EC Sports Recap. I'm Hannah Haslam.
And I'm Patrick O'Donnell.
The Endicott field hockey team saw Kristen McCarthy named CCC Offensive Player of the Week. McCarthy tallied 5 goals and 2 assists for 12 points during a 10-3 victory over Salve Regina on October 16th. The team then traveled to Bates College on October 18th for a non-conference matchup and was handed a 3-0 loss.
The Endicott football team has been ranked 7th overall in the 5th Gordo Chapter New England Division III Football Weekly ranking. The team pushed its winning streak to 5 straight games on October 20th with a 45-13 conference victory over Becker College at Alumni Field. Big plays were the difference in the matchup as Endicott scored 5 touchdowns off of plays that went for 20 or more yards in the total. The Gulls complete 9 plays of 20 or more yards in the contest.
Led by a talented trio of seniors competing in their last NEI G8 D3 championships, the Endicott golf team finished tied for 8th in the 23-team field. The Gulls were able to improve on their standing of tied for 10th after day 1 of the 2-day championship. This event represents the final competition of the fall semester for the squad. The team will now prepare for the spring season, which will be highlighted by the CCC championship at the end of the spring semester.
On a day in which the Endicott women's soccer team celebrated the careers of Delaney Carragano, Charlotte Pernice, and Maria Van Nerves, the end was sweet. The Gulls claimed a dramatic 2-1 win over Curry in double overtime, and with the win, the Gulls improved to 9-4-4, while Curry falls to 8-9-1.
The Endicott men's soccer team hosted number 9 University of Rochester on October 20th in Hempstead Stadium, and the Yellow Jackets came away with a 2-0 win. Both teams saw several scoring opportunities in the first half, with shots even at 4 apiece, but neither could convert, so the game went into halftime tied 0-0. At the 46-56 mark, Rochester broke open the scoring with a header tally. Then, during the 70th minute, the Yellow Jackets struck again on a goal to extend the lead to 2-0. Endicott continued to pressure, but the Rochester defense held strong to secure the win.
The Nichols College women's tennis team claimed its 3rd straight Commonwealth Coast Conference championship title on October 20th with a hard-fought 5-3 win over Endicott at the Robinson Tennis Courts. Endicott women's tennis head coach Jeremy Howard said, "I'm proud of the way we battled in today's match from the start to finish. We left everything we had out there on the courts today, and that's all that you could ask for as the coach."
Following a 2-0 week that saw the Endicott women's volleyball team claim 2 Commonwealth Coast Conference victories, Emma Mancini and Colleen McAvoy were named CCC Player and Rookie of the Week, respectively. The Gulls picked up an impressive 3-1 win over the Western New England on October 20th. With the win, Endicott improves to 16-10 overall and 5-1 in Commonwealth Coast Conference play.
That's all that we have for you this week, Gulls.
Thanks for tuning in, and get out there and support your teams.
And now it's time for Get Agriculture with Amy.
Hello, and welcome back to Get Agricultured. I'm Amy Couture, and this week I'm going to tell you about some farm sayings. The first saying has been around for 300 years. It's don't put all your eggs in one basket. This means to not risk all that you have on success or failure for one thing. It came from the idea if you put all the day's eggs into one basket and you end up dropping it, you'll lose all those eggs because they will break. The second one is running around like a chicken with its head cut off. This one means to be excited or confused, but I use it more when I'm confused, stressed, or when I have a lot to do. When slaughtering chickens, people have been cutting their heads off for thousands of years, and it's a proven fact that chickens can run around for a few seconds after you remove their head. People started connecting the dots with this and started saying this in the early 1900s. When pigs fly first started out as pigs fly with their tails forward. This saying is used when someone thinks something won't actually happen. So why was the pig chosen for this saying? Pigs completed the test of time and came out as the favored image for the animal that is unsuited to fly. The original saying, pigs fly with their tails forward, was first discovered in 1616 in John Wylot's English-Latin dictionary. For the last saying, don't beat a dead horse, came from England in the 19th century. I can ease your mind by saying there was never a practice with actually beating horses, although occasionally whipping horses was found. Saying this is used when someone keeps talking about a subject that has already been discussed or decided. And that's all I have for you on this week on Get Agricultured. I'll see you next week.
ECTV's own Jenna Brown sat down today with visiting speaker E.J. Graff.
Hi, this is Jenna Brown in the LSB Auditorium, and I'm here with ECTV. And this is EJ Graff, who just gave a wonderful speech about her experience with journalism and reporting. Could you give us a little summary of what it was that you wanted to share with us today?
I talked about two things. One is my very indirect, roundabout path to journalism and how journalism has changed me, and also a warning about the dangers of accepting falsehoods rather than facts.
And why do you think it's so important when you're consuming the media to really think about facts rather than opinions?
Well, one can have both, but opinions need to be grounded in facts or we are creating a false world. If we're not based in what's actually happening, we're going to screw up the world with the wrong solutions.
And do you have any advice for any students who are looking to become journalists or want to go into reporting or anything like that?
Go for it. I mean, get whatever job, get whatever internship, go exactly what you want to do, and you'll find the right path.
All right, well, thank you for taking the time to speak with us. Back to the desk.
That's all we have for this week, Gulls.
Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.